everybody out there in YouTube land, guess what? It's time for another video, so sit back, enjoy, and maybe I'll teach you something, or learn you something, or give you some information about something you might need to know. So sit back and enjoy. Hey, today's video is on hot shot trucking. So you want to be a hot shot trucker? Well, I'm going to give you some information that might either make you want to do it more or make you want to not do it at all. I've been in trucking for over 30 years myself. I've owned hot shot trucks. I've driven hot shot trucks, so I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. But anything I say, follow up and do more research before you do anything. So here we go. So you thought about being a hot shot trucker. Well, first and foremost, if you want to be a truck driver, you got to know you're going to be away from home a long time. I mean, to make good money in trucking, you're not going to be at home every night. Sometimes you won't be home on the weekends. You might miss special, anniversaries, parties, birthdays, holidays. You might miss them, but that comes along with trucking. So I'm going to get into what you'll need to start your own hotshot trucking company, and we're going to go down the list. I'm going to explain it in little detail, because I'm trying to keep this video not too long, but I'll be making more videos on, the ins and outs, the pros and cons of hotshot trucking, versus, trucking in general. Hotshot trucking is a format of someone that's not accustomed to driving an 18-wheeler that can literally go out and buy him a pickup truck, and a trailer, and do hauls, move freight from one location to the next for money. So we're going to get into this right now. And I'm going to post a list of things you'll need, so you can copy them down, and that might help you out. First and foremost, you'll need to name your company. Name it something catchy, name it, your name, put Hot Shot Trucking or Hot Shot Express or something in there. Put that in there. Now you're on your way to start your business. Second, I would talk to an attorney about forming an LLC or incorporating. This takes the liability off you personally and puts it all on the company, which you've already named. Third, you'll need an EIN number. That's an employer identification number, or a TIN number, tax identification number. It's both the same. You can go on IRS.gov, fill it out. They'll send you the form, your tax ID number either online or they mail it to you, or both. You'll need that for all your carrier setup packs and your banking and all this. And that leads into number 4, setting up your banking account. You will want to separate your business and personal. Don't mix it up. It will be a accounting nightmare. I'm no accountant, I'm no tax advisor, but it will be a lot simpler to keep it separated. 5, I would definitely obtain my CDL driver license, commercial driver license. If you haul anything under 26,000 pounds, this is both vehicle weight and your total gross weight. You don't need a commercial driver license. But that's going to limit you on what you can haul and the revenue you can make. If you haul anything over 26,000 to, I think, 55,000, you can do that with a Class B license. And anything over that, you need a Class A. I would go ahead and obtain a Class A, even though you'll probably never haul anything over gross weight of 40,000 pounds. Most hot shots, that's about the max you can do with the equipment that you have. 6, here's where you start spending your money. 6, you've got to buy your truck. I would do research on different, 1-ton trucks. I would get at least a 1-ton dually. Do research on them. Your dualies are going to cost you from probably $40,000 on up, depending on the make, model, the equipment you get on it, and all that. The last one I bought was just a plain Jane work truck. And it did the job, but it didn't have all the frills and spills that you can get on a truck. Most trucks, new trucks you can get if you got fairly decent credit for little or no money down, but that's going to mean your monthly payments are going to be high. If you can, me personally, I would shop around and get a used truck, maybe one that somebody turned in, couldn't afford, got repoed, whatever, so you're not eating the, once you buy a new truck, you lose about 30% when you drive it off the lot. So I would shop around. But that's a personal preference. 7 is a trailer. I would definitely get the longest trailer that you can possibly get. I think about a 40-foot is about the longest right now, unless you get one special made. Make sure you get it with mega ramps. You're going to need the mega ramps to load vehicles and equipment. Make sure you get the heaviest duty hot shot trailer you can. That way, if it's raining, that you can haul 20,000 pounds on it, that's good. You're probably never going to haul 20,000 pounds, but you can, the less weight you haul, the easier it's going to be on your equipment, and your equipment's going to last you a lot longer. So just overdo on your trailer. Make sure it'll haul way more weight than you ever intend putting on there. 8 is insurance. Insurance for hot shot trucks can range anywhere from $10,000 to, I've heard it going under $16,000 per year. So you can, guess that it's going to average you at least $1,000 a month for your insurance. You're going to need at least $750,000 liability. Most companies want you to have $1 million. I would go ahead and get $1,000,000 worth of liability. And most companies require that you have at least $75,000 cargo. I would go ahead and get $100,000 cargo. It's not going to cost you that much more. You won't need general liability for 99% of the freight brokers that you haul for. There are a few out there that require general liability, but it's not worth getting for a few brokers. You won't need workman's comp unless you have, I think, at least 3 employees. So that's money you can save there. But then again, I'm not an insurance agent, so check with your insurance agents beforehand. And they'll tell you, the right way to do it. Number 9 is getting your DOT and your MC number. DOT, you can obtain that online through your state, and you can get that right then and put that on your truck, and you can start work that day. But you can only haul freight within your state. And you might want to do this if you're getting your MC number, because your MC number, that's your federal motor carrier's number, will take a few weeks to go in effect or get active. And it has to be active before any broker will load you. So I would suggest go ahead and get your DOT number, start hauling some freight, generating some money, and then go ahead and get your MC number if you're planning on hauling out of the state that you live in. And folks, I'm going to be honest with you, unless you live in Texas, and Texas have a lot of interstate freight being moved. You can make a living in Texas, just running Texas. But if you live in any other state in the union, I would suggest getting the MC number so you can make a decent living doing this. Number 10, unless you have, at least, I would say $10,000 in cash in the bank that you can run your company off of, I would get set up with a factoring company. And what a factoring company is a company that buys your invoices. And they pay you, most of them pay same day. They'll put the funds in your account the same day. If not, it'll be the next day. And they charge anywhere from 3 to 7%, just basing on how they set you up, if it's recourse or non-recourse, factoring, stuff like that, how long you've been in business. A lot of it has to do with your credit score, because a lot of factoring companies do set you up based on your credit and not the credit of the people that you're hauling for. So you have to weigh them options out. And I'll do another video on factoring companies later on, going in more detail about them. 11 is, unless you want to sit at truck stops and have your laptop and your portable printer with you and all this, I would suggest getting a dispatch service. Dispatch services, and I'll do another video on that later on, is a service that literally they work for you. They find your loads. They do all your office work, from carrier setup packs to getting insurance certificates, invoicing, making sure you get paid. They do all that. And most of them charge, I have seen dispatch services charge as little as 5%, and I've seen them go up to 12%. So it's basically what they do for you, how much they charge, and what services they offer. So that was this was about a 16-minute video on what you'll need to start your hotshot trucking business. Like I said, I've been in this a long time, and I've seen a lot of people make a lot of mistakes on not doing their due diligence and doing their information searches before they go out and buy a trucking trailer, and find out that it's really not for them. They don't want to be going home from home long. They don't like different aspects of the industry, and I'll go in more detail about hotshot trucking in the next video, but this is a quick video just to let you know what you need to get started in hotshot trucking. As always, God bless. God's got your back, and through Him, anything is possible. Till next time, bye-bye.